Okay, third eye cam back, same date. The time is 16:51, 4:51 for my civilians. Just wanted to show y'all everything that's going on. Oh wow, what is this behind? Look at this. Something's cutting. I think cutting into the sun. Let me make sure. Okay, no, it's just that cloud. See, we're gonna keep it real over here. It looks like from here like something's cutting to the sun, but I'm not gonna fake it. Like, oh, look at that planet cutting across the sun. Nope. We're gonna keep it 110 plus million god dang percent real over here. We got this these little moonoids. See that one right there? Two right there. A whole host of small ones. Got this cloud debris right here. And then my planets are right here, way out past Africa, going into the southern hemisphere. Look at this one right here. This is pretty. It's almost kind of squared off, like they put a screen up. You know what? They put a damn screen up. You gotta be kidding me. All right, let me get my trip stand for this. Hang tight. All right, so I just want to put my camera on a tripod and give you a quick look at this without my hands shaking all over the place. Let me find it. Where is it? So you got that cloud over there, and you swing over this way. There, above that. Yeah, hold up. I got the sun all in my face, or in my view. So this right here, with the tail on it. Let me get in close. Hope it's not blurry. I can barely see anything. Back it off a little bit. That thing has a screen in front of it. So that tells me that there's a big planet right here, so a whole lot of something that they're throwing on a screen up in between. And it makes sense. I can barely see. Oh, this is disgusting. All right, so above that big Earth cloud to the right, I think I'm on it. Yeah. See that corner? No, that's either an asteroid. It's not a moon, it's not a planetoid. They put a screen up around it. An oblong screen. And you can see the planet over to the right of it. So they're blocking all that out. So that tells me that that's the most pronounced object in the sky right now that would scare the holy hooey out of people. And I'm using clean words here. Try not to use as many colorful metaphors unless I'm really mad or emotionally distraught about something. But you can see that. That's not just by coincidence. It ain't the sun shadowing out. God don't build in straight lines, and nor does the sun shine on in straight lines. Light does bend. There's a corner cut blotting out that whole deal, and it looks like they put up two screens. So it's either they put up one long screen or two screens half and half, and you're seeing the middle portion of that deal. Let me make sure I've got this in. Yep. I want to get the whole thing. See the plane over to the right, and then in the middle is something showing through, and then to the left you see the long tail. I can't see it on my camera, but I hope I got it. Oh, there it is. The long tail. Oh, let me back it out. It's good right there. Yeah, the long tail to the left, right here. Planet to the right here, and then in the middle is like a cloudy cluster. They have blotted out a very pronounced, what you would call a comet or an asteroid. I don't think it's heading this way. I think it just passed over really nicely and really close to the Earth. And they put that screen up, and the screen passed with it, and now the screen is holding position as it passes on past our orbital trajectory. I'm so serious about this. I've seen these so many times. And I don't jump to conclusions too fast and falsely, you know, not these days. Nor am I looking for attention. We're researching something. I do see over to the right another planetoid. I'm gonna come back to that. That one right there, behind this cloud. And there's a moon above it also. That right there just kind of takes the cake though, you know? The tail. So you see the tail. And that's just real interesting. Oh, check this out. We're gonna come back to that and let it matriculate. We got here, above the treetops, another planetoid approaching. Let me see if I can get it real quick before it changes. See, my Earth cloud is right here. You can see the shadowing of it. While the sun is still behind the clouds, I can catch it. See, without shades on, all this stuff blurs your freaking spectrometers, as in your eyes. But when you put some UV shades on, all this stuff comes out really clear. And then I catch it with my camera, and then I take and put a filter on it that brings out the contrast of the clouds. There's no tricks here. Because I know a lot of y'all asking, like, you seeing all this? How? I'm not seeing it. It took me a while to figure it out. And what we're doing is showing you what's behind that cloud cover out in space. You know, some days I have like severe anxiety attacks, honestly, and not because I'm crazy, and I ain't that. It's because I see the truth of what's happening here, and then, you know, as poor as I am, I'm wealthy with God, but I'm poor as far as this world, and I have been stolen from. There's my little dark clouds again showing up. What is this? Earth cloud. These little, oh yeah, these clouds. See that? Little silver lining cloud. And behind that is the space clouds. I've been stolen from so much it don't make no sense. By a lot of people. People that I thought would never do me wrong. But that's another story for another time. I really don't care to share it right now. Just to keep those that did me wrong, to keep them safe. Because I know my children are watching, and I don't need to put them through that pressure. Oh, look at this beautiful planet right here. See? I need to put my kids through that. Because the people that did me wrong are the people that they love. But aside from that, you know, I get over it. I'll have my time before I die. And that's going to be a good time. That's a big planet right there. You can see the big crater in it and the tail that's falling behind it. I'm going to say it's an asteroid. Yep, I can see the land masses on it. What's giving it away is the trail of, let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. The trail of gases and cloudy vapor around the actual sphere itself. You can see mountains pop up. You can see craters in it. And plus the light of the sun hitting it. And sometimes I don't explain myself. Now that I'm starting to slow down with all this, because I used to be so excited, I used to run right through it when I first started. If you go back in my videos and can tolerate them. And it took me a while. I didn't really use no filters. Well, I did, but it wasn't the filter that I'm looking for now, that I have now, that I really enjoy. We're living in a technological age, and all our technology is negatively reflecting back on us, meaning my phone to see my face, my video games to entertain myself, my missiles to launch for my country so that I can get my wealth. Everything is I, me, my. And every country is guilty of it. From the richest country down to the poorest country, down to the poorest and richest human being, all of us. I'm gonna say except for this guy, except for me. I really don't care for this. I've gotten a nasty taste of the world. I did it right. And when people saw me doing it right, they came and did me wrong. That's the only gripe I got about this planet. And I was a lot more naive. I think if I'd have been a lot more cynical and probably negatively charged, not too many people would have got next to me too easily. From family to past wives and girlfriends, and like seriously, I would have kept myself to myself. Seriously, a lot of people impacted me real negatively. They knew who they are. It wasn't all of them. It was not a totality. It was just enough. Honestly, with the crap I've been through, I should be crazy. Weird people, humans, have been the biggest failure on this planet. The ones negatively charged. The ones that are positively charged, which are very far and few, it's even harder because you're trying to do it right. No drugs, no abuse of alcohol, not letting your freaking feelings get the best of you, not acting like a little animal, not conducting like a little animal. I've had that. I mean, we've all experienced it as children, but once you become an adult, your whole perspective should change. Everybody wants to be rich, but you know, frack money. Frack it. It's nice to have. It's a positive charge, or it can be a negative charge. But when people are being arbitrary through the actions of it, you know, frack it. Like I said, I'm using clean language over here. I got so much on my mind I'd like to talk about, but it would probably detonate a lot of y'all emotions. I think I'm gonna walk up to it eventually, but right now it's intolerable for me to have the conversation on right now. There's a lot of anger with me still. I have not had not even, caught up in the physical part of slavery like my ancestors had to endure. We're all still caught up in a certain type of slavery, and it's not all is enough. But it's like when you prove yourself to be, and you show yourself to be above and beyond, you always get these JOs that come and they group up together. I've had people band together against me, outside the military, inside the military. People that I call brothers and sisters that were racially charged, unfortunate for them. You know why? Because after this world is over, I'm gonna have their asses. Straight up. I'm gonna have their asses. There's Mr. Magic Chemtrail coming. And I really mean that because a lot of people did me real fracking dirty, man. People that call themselves, oh, I want to be your wife, or I could be a good girlfriend. When they tried to own me, whatever I was giving out to them was so good. I ain't talking about my flesh, I'm talking about my energy. My energy was so good I gave out to them that they couldn't handle when they realized they screwed me off. There's another chemtrailer. And they realized I was over them. And it takes a lot for me to get over a person. You got to really turn me off negatively for me to get over it. I can accept mistakes here and there, but when I see you purposely, there's a big planet right there. Oh, there's a little freaking biplane passing. Coming this way, a little Mustang. Yep, that's a Mustang. Probably going over to the airport. I can forgive people's little mistakes because I don't really wake up in the morning to charge after people to piss them off and take something from them. You know what I mean? To each his own. If you earn it, you keep it. Now, if you take it and you take it from me, or you take it from somebody that I'm affiliated with, I'm gonna have to help them come get it back. And that's gonna be a rough deal for whoever. But more than likely, I don't really deal with people these days because the few people that I've let into my life between the 90s and the early 2000s destroyed. Let's see, is that 2 or 3? That's the third one. So we got 3 Mr. Magic Chemtrail bogeys flying right here. I see one up top. That guy. There's one over here. Where's that cloud? Where'd he go? He went into the cloud? Shit. He was there and he went into the cloud. I don't see him. Well, he's in the cloud. Oh, there he is. See him on top? I hope my camera can catch him. And there's another one up there. So they're traveling in threes. They're triangulating the sky, and that big asteroidal planetoid that we saw, I don't know if it was an asteroid or planet. It was an asteroid. It's right here. They all triangulated it. They're going for this one next. Yeah, but I let so many people into my life that obliterated me, and unfortunately, they came in the form of a female who pretty much lied her way into my inner circle with fabrications, and then I had to cut her loose, and then she tried to, because I don't have many girlfriends. I didn't have many girlfriends coming up, just few, and that's when I was learning who to trust and who not to trust. And the ones I did trust, at first it was good to them and my energy and whatever else that came along with it, and then when they figured out like, oh, I don't want to give this up, but I'm gonna be mean to him, dog him out because I'm over him, but I don't know how to give him up, then they wish me ill, and I just cut it all off with them. Never look back. Try to stay away. I ran into like one since I've been in Virginia from my college days, and she knows she pissed me off, and she knew she was so wrong that when she saw me, she ran, and I felt bad for her. Like, people are not growing. The reason why I'm giving out these speeches is because I'm transcending to a whole different level where I can forgive people. I'll still kick your ass, but once we got an understanding of each other, I'll forgive you. That's the way it works with me. But if you're gonna continue to call yourself trying to take me out and badger me and play games, I'll just go ahead and designate you to hell. Some kind of hell is gonna be put on you. There's a big planetoid up here. A bunch of them. You see one over here, one up here, asteroid over here, above this Earth cloud behind it. It's got a tail sweep on it. Another one right here, tail sweep. That's my, I think this one's this asteroid. So today's a very slow day compared to yesterday, the day before and the day before that. Actually, 2 days ago. Oh, there's another big planet over here. And it's an asteroid shooting out in front of it. So I'm gonna make this short. I don't want to be out here all day because this is a moderate pass of these planets, and it's been a pleasure to catch them. I like catching this stuff. Just showing you everything that I've caught on the tripod, how the sky looks. Boom, boom, boom. That's my west, that's my north, that's my east, that's my south, and above my head. Snap back to the east where my planets are. Boom, that's how we do it. Please watch, like, subscribe, and share. Oh, let me show you Mr. Magic Chemical because he just messed it up. Right here. Right here. See him? I was about to be done. This guy came in. But seriously, if anything else pops off, we shall return and show y'all what else is what else. All right? Please watch, like, subscribe, and share. Third Eye Chem. Poof. Okay, back real quick. Same date. The time is 17:26, 5:26. I'm sorry. Looking up at these two planets. The sun's right here. I'm blotting it out. You can see that one right there, and that one. Two of them, side by side. And out here is a lot of debris. Another planet right here, and surrounded by a lot of asteroids, space debris, and moons. All that. But you can see these two out here clearly. The sun is hitting them. There's the sun right there. And then you can see the terminator line where they're going to nighttime. Both of them accurately concurrent with each other. And this one has a moon behind it. A lot of moons. I just want to show you all that. All right, hang tight. All right, we're back. Same date, time is 17:42. Just wanted to get a look at this. Here's a planetoid deal right here, and another one over here. Yeah, that one. See it in this cloudy cover? So that's the whole planet sitting on top of this cloud, and you can actually see a moon sitting on top also. That's what's throwing it off. Let me see, I see a big planet, and I see 1, 2, 3, 4 moons around it. A host of asteroids. Want to make sure I didn't lose it. A host of asteroids and comets, and not comets but trash, debris. Then over here to this one, smaller planetoid. And the two I was looking at earlier, one is this, the one of them is sitting behind the smaller one. So you got the bigger planetoid sitting at the top. That's the one I caught earlier. That's the one that was in front of it. That's a smaller moon right here. Smaller planet. So 1, 2, smaller planet. 3 right there. The big one right here, sitting at the top. The tail going over to this planet with its 4 moons and asteroids. And another planet right here. Let me see what else. That's all I can see so far. I'm pretty sure it's more, but that's what I can see. So that's what moved over from the sun. It's been what, 10 minutes since it was over there. So what the rest of the sky looks like is clear, clear, clear. Well, other planets have moved on way over here past that pole, but you can see all this right here. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the day. Just kind of go do my thing. Please watch, like, subscribe, and share, and we'll be back. Third Eye Camera Proof.